Please stand for Session 97's entrance and remain standing for the national anthem and the invocation to follow.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, Officer Andrew Ivey to the stage for the invocation.
Collect! Under! Cut!
Would you join me in prayer? My Father, I praise you that you are a God big enough to create this whole world, and yet you love each one of us. God, you know each one of us. You see us. Not only do you see us in here, but God, you're here with us today. And I pray for these new police officers. I pray you would give them courage when they're afraid. I pray you would give them strength when their own strength is not enough. God, I pray that you would bless them and their families. You tell us in your word that love protects. And God, they have chosen to put themselves in harm's way to protect people they don't even know. And God, we're thankful for that, for men and women like that, God. I pray that you would bless and protect all of our police officers on this department. God, that you would just keep us safe and let us serve you as we serve as we serve those that we've sworn to protect and serve. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for being here with us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Collect. Read. Go. Take seat.
Good afternoon and welcome to the graduation ceremony for Session 97 of the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department. My name is Commander Tommy Widener, and I've had the distinct pleasure of leading the training division, which includes Session 97. I would like to take an opportunity to welcome the friends and family of Session 97. I know the last 24 weeks have been challenging, and your support is a big part of their success. Thank you for joining us on this special occasion. I also want to express our appreciation to Madison Church of Christ. This is a beautiful facility, and we're grateful for their support, making it available for our graduation today. Thank you, Mayor Cooper and Chief Drake, for joining us this afternoon and for your unwavering support. At this time, I would like to introduce Mayor John Cooper.
Thank you very much. Well, it's a great honor for me to be here. And I want to thank you, the friends and family and support group, for each of these very valuable and special men and women about to join our great police department after 24 grueling weeks, interesting weeks, challenging weeks. It's a privilege to be here, and I want to thank our great Chief John Drake and the Metro Police Command staff, and to all of our veteran field training officers. Training is so important. Without this great training, you will not be as effective, you will not be as valuable to our city, and thank you for going through, for surviving, for succeeding in these last 24 weeks. So thank you, family members and friends. You were the key support system for our graduates. The love and support that you show them is all important. And thank you for encouraging them through recruitment and training, and now graduation, and their service to their community. So to Session 97, I'm honored to be here. You know, our police department is top rate. You engage our youth, keep our neighborhoods safe, strengthen our relationship with our community. You help create a great city. And in Nashville, we are blessed to have a police department that is always improving, always responding to the needs of our community, always trying to innovate and serve, that's constantly pursuing new standards of public safety, new ways of serving our community. Cities, societies change. You're in the front lines of helping make that change be a success for us. And you're becoming part of a department that has a rich history of excellence. Now, our growing city needs you, needs all of you. Safe neighborhoods are a hallmark of great cities around the world, and you've answered the call on behalf of your fellow Nashvillians to ensure that our neighborhoods remain safe. What a profound service to our community, and what a testament to your character to accept the responsibility and privilege of service. Now, as mayor, I've made ensuring that Chief Drake and MMPD, that they have the resources to do the job. So I'm excited to report that we have 200 brand new vehicles for officers hitting the streets right now. We're going to add another 93 before the end of the year. And we're about to receive brand new helicopters that are going to replace the Vietnam-era machines that our department has been making do with now for decades. And deploying the latest technology is essential for effective public safety. And these new helicopters will reduce the need to pursue suspects through our busy streets at high speeds and allow us to track them through the air instead. I'm also looking forward to launching the license plate reader camera pilot very soon, not soon enough for me, to add technology to extend your ability to serve. And it's going to give Nashville a valuable tool to combat hard-to-solve crimes like auto thefts, kidnapping, hit-and-run crashes, not traffic violations. We're focusing on precision, as our chief says, precision policing. Now, to all of you and your families, you should be incredibly proud of the commitment you are making today. I know I am. Now, a little bit of just a historical moment. Our police department here has been serving Nashvillians for a long time. And back in 1897, police chiefs from across North America, that's 130 years ago, met in Nashville during our Centennial Exposition. You know, Centennial Park is named for that exposition. And there's an old program from that meeting of all the police chiefs in North America. And it describes our police force this way: that the police of a municipality are its strong arm, upon which it leans with trusting confidence. Without this bulwark of protection, a city would be like a ship at sea, having no rudder or compass, one at mercy of the lawless, the other tossed about by every idle wave. But given a good police force, the citizen lies down at night in security, all unconscious of the oftentimes dangerous position of the midnight guardian who affords protection to him and his dearest possessions. It's a great description. Now more than ever, Nashville depends on our officers to serve as these watchful guardians for all of us. And not many can do what you can do, will do, have been trained to do, what you are swearing to do, and what our neighborhoods need you to do. Time after time, Metro's police officers have put everything on the line to keep Nashvillians safe. And our city can look forward to brighter days. And it's a tough word, but thanks to the sacrifice of our first responders, your willingness to serve in the dark of night and the early hours of dawn, wherever and whenever it is needed. And thank you for that. Thank you to all the officer trainees of Session 97 on your graduation. May you have safe, fulfilling careers with the Metro Nashville Police Department. And all of us, I think, in my experience, you have found in your training class a group of friends and supporters, colleagues and peers that'll be with you for the rest of your career, I hope, in support of you in friendship and fellowship, and in keeping with this great department that Nashville is fortunate to have, and that Nashville will be supporting with every means that you need to be a successful department. Thank you, each of you, very much.
At this time, I would like to introduce the Chief of Police, Chief John Drake.
Good afternoon. Before I get started, I want to acknowledge all of our law enforcement that's here, beginning with our executive and command staff. Will you please stand and remain standing? Our training academy staff, please stand and remain standing. Thank you. And then every law enforcement officer that's in here, whether you're in Nashville or anywhere in the country, please stand. Let's give them a round of applause for what they do. Thank you. Okay, you may be seated. Thank you. Mayor Cooper, thank you for your encouraging words and for making it a priority to join us at this graduation ceremony. Thanks to your support, over the last 10 years, we've graduated 345 police officers during your leadership, and I assure you there are going to be many more to come. We take great pride in being hosted by venues across Nashville for our graduation ceremonies. Today, we are grateful to the Madison Church of Christ and their congregation for this wonderful facility. Thanks to the mayor's support, today's 28 graduates are joining a police department on the move. We're investing in each of you, along with equipment and technology to enhance Nashville's safety. After months of waiting for much-needed new police vehicles due to a manufacturer's supply chain issue, I'm pleased to announce that we have 200 new cars that's been delivered, that's been outfitted at this moment. We expect another 93 new vehicles to arrive by the end of the year. The first of 2 brand new state-of-the-art Airbus police helicopters will be arriving in Nashville in 2 weeks. These helicopters will update our fleet from the 1970s and 1990s era helicopters and enhance our abilities to monitor criminal suspects as we look for them from the air, and missing children and our missing elderly citizens. Helicopters are important to the safety of our city, and I'm grateful to the mayor and the Metro Council for supporting the acquisition. Then there's license plate readers. We are finally in the procurement phase to begin a pilot use of this public safety technology that, in my opinion, has gone on way too long and is much needed for this city. We are continuing on planning for a real-time crime center that will use a camera network to help us identify and hold accountable those who victimize our families and our neighborhoods. And the design process is continuing for a new 9th precinct on Murfreesboro Pike, which will break ground next year. There is a lot going on, and I'm pleased that members of Session 97 will be a part of it all. 5.5 months ago, on May 16th, these 28 graduates were at our training academy on their path to becoming police officers. The expression on your faces were a little anxious, and I completely understand that. As I look at your faces today, that anxiousness is giving way to confidence and pride. On behalf of the deputy chiefs and our entire police department, it is my pleasure to congratulate each of you for your commitment to public service, this police department, and each other. We are proud of you. Each academy class is unique. Your individual life experiences and personalities have formed a special bond between you that will exist throughout your police years. Clearly, not everyone has the character, the personality, integrity, and drive to become a Metro police officer. Each of you were thoroughly questioned and tested, and not everyone who began classes with you made it to graduation. Now, each of you has tremendous potential to be an outstanding law enforcement officer and leader in our police department. I challenge you to always carry yourself as not just another badge, but the person that Nashvillians will want to rely upon when they need your help. It's important to me that our city knows that Nashville police officers, certainly including members of Session 97, are more than just uniforms. For example, new officer Samantha Ramos was born and raised in the Philippines and then moved to Nashville from California. She says she joined us not only to mirror the community, but also to represent the men and women who may be smaller in stature, but who may have a big enough heart to extend grace and kindness despite life's challenges. Officer Ramos is passionate about fitness and nutrition and enjoys taking Chief, her female German Shepherd, on daily walks. New Officer Abdul Aiden from Nashville and attended Glencliff High School and MTSU, similar to me. He joined us in order to serve the community in which he was raised. Officer Aiden enjoyed spending time with family and friends, and he's a proud fan of the Tennessee Titans. New Officer Kim Peralta comes to us from Pasadena, California. She joined us for a fulfilling career that allows her to make a difference while being a positive role model and a representative for Latina women. Officer Peralta enjoys spending time with her 3 dogs, Xena, a German Shepherd, Tara, a Maltipoo Cocker Spaniel, and Kamiko, a Poodle Terrier. And then there's new officer, Giovanni Aguirre, who was born and raised in El Salvador and come to us from Los Angeles, where he spent the last 10 years. Officer Aguirre has joined us because of the quality of our academy instructors and the training curriculum. In his spare time, he enjoys hiking with his wife, Hannah, and spending time with his 2 dogs, Raja and Banzai. That's a brief insight into the personalities of just 4 of Nashville's police officers. I expect the other 24 graduates would all provide similar responses that would make their loved ones very proud. To the family members with us today and those watching live on our YouTube channel, welcome to the Metro Police Department family. Your encouragement and your support has been a source of strength for these new officers and will continue to be so and continue to be important in the weeks, months, and years to come. We in this department pride ourselves in equipping new officers with the knowledge and skills from excellent instructors. I know our graduates join me in thanking the men and women of our training academy for their dedication to our new police officers in this city. Session 97, on behalf of our entire police department, welcome to our ranks. As of today, each of you share important roles in our public safety and community building strategies. As you come to work each day, do so knowing that you have my total support and the total support of our leadership team. Thank you again, and congratulations.
Class leader, please prepare session 97 for the oath of office.
This is a great moment for any mayor as the charter authorizes me to ask you to please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of Tennessee. And the Charter and Code laws of the Metropolitan Government. And will perform with fidelity the duties imposed upon me. As a member of the Metropolitan Police Department to the best of my ability. And I will serve the Metropolitan Government of Nashville, Davidson County, Tennessee, honestly and faithfully. And I will serve the Metropolitan Government of Nashville, Davidson County, Tennessee, honestly and faithfully. And I will obey the order of the officials placed over me according to law. And I will obey the orders of the officials placed over me according to law. So by the authority now vested in me as mayor of Metropolitan Nashville, I hereby commission each of you as a police officer and member of the Metropolitan Police Department, and charge you to carry out your duties and responsibilities as stated in the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics and under oath of office as a police officer. You may lower your hands, and congratulations, officers.
Abdul Kadir Aden. Giovanni Aguirre. Hunter Davis. Carson Denny. Igor Dmitriev. Travis Garcia. Holly Ginwaldi. James Kikalis. Casey Lopez. Anancia Lunsford. Bradley McKay. Christopher Marmolejo. Timothy McVeigh. Andrew Miller. Benjamin Mincer. Kim Peralta. Nicholas Perdue. George Poulos. Samantha Ramos. Cole Rancine. Gael Sobin. Tamika Southern. Love it. Alex Stahl. Thaddeus Struxma. Jennifer Walsh. Hannah Wright. Zachary Wright. Mary Kate Zotfeld. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the newest police officers of the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department, the police officers of Session 97.
Good afternoon. I'm Sergeant Matthew Boguski, and I've had the honor of being the Trainee Operations Sergeant for Session 97. At this time, we would like to recognize the officers that excelled in various aspects of training. Awards are given in the categories of academic excellence, spirit, physical fitness, leadership, law, firearms, and top cop. An officer will be recognized in each of these categories. At this time, I will be presenting the Academic Excellence Award on behalf of American Legion Post 5. Our friends from Post 5 could not join us for today's ceremony, but I do want to thank them for their long time and continued support of our training program and our department. The Academic Excellence Award is presented to the officer who achieved the highest overall academic average compiled from scores achieved across numerous exams taken during the course of the training academy. The recipient of the Academic Excellence Award for Session 97 with an average score of 98.67 is Officer Nicholas Perdue.
Good afternoon. My name is Officer Casey Toms. I'm one of the training operations officers at the Training Academy. It's been a pleasure working with Session 97 for the past 25 weeks. At this time, it's my honor to present the Spirit Award. This award is given in remembrance of Officer Christy Jo Dedman, who gave her life in the line of duty on July 19, 2004. Officer Dedman was known for a positive attitude and uplifting spirit. The recipient of the Spirit Award exemplifies these qualities, and they are selected by their classmates. At this time, I would like to present the Officer Christy Jo Dedman Spirit Award to Officer Carson Denny.
Good afternoon. I am Officer Alan Hall, one of the training officers of the Training Division. I will be presenting the Officer Petrina Leadership Award. This award is named in honor of Officer Michael Petrina, killed in the line of duty on May 10, 2014, while assisting a TDOT truck in blocking traffic on I-65 for an overturned tractor trailer. The Officer Petrina Leadership Award was voted on by the members of Session 97 and is given to the officer who best exemplifies the qualities Officer Michael Petrina possessed as a police officer, a leader, a classmate, and a friend. I am honored to present the Officer Petrina Leadership Award to Officer Alex Stahl.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Terry Morris. I am from Bethel University. Every graduating session, we give a $5,000 scholarship to Bethel University, perhaps into the criminal justice program or of your choosing. This year's Officer Eric Mamau Scholarship Award for Bethel University goes to Kim Peralta.
Good afternoon. My name is Echo Johnson, and I'm the Tactical Strength and Conditioning Facilitator at the Training Academy. It has been a pleasure working with Session 97 for the past 25 weeks, and at this time, it is an honor to present the Physical Fitness Award. This award is presented to the officer with the highest average score across 3 physical fitness tests, which consists of maximum push-ups, 1-minute sit-ups, 300-meter sprint, and the 1.5-mile run. The Session 97 Physical Fitness Award goes to Officer James Kickalis.
Good afternoon. I'm Kathy Morante, and I'm the Director of Professional Standards Division. And my duties include overseeing the legal training of the Academy, and I had the opportunity of being one of the legal instructors for Session 97. Prior to joining the department, I worked at the District Attorney's Office and the State Attorney General's Office for over 40 years, and I can tell you criminal law is very complex. The members of this session received training, kind of a crash course in criminal law, constitutional law, and criminal procedure. They took 5 block exams and a comprehensive exam. They have to learn a whole lot of law, and unlike judges, prosecutors, defense attorneys, and the media, officers must be able to reflect. They don't have hours to reflect, but moments, in order to make the right legal decision. Members of Session 97, you're to be congratulated on your studies in this complex area. The law award will go to the member who achieved the highest grade score over the course. With a cumulative score of 98.78, it's my pleasure to present not only a plaque, but a copy of the code to Officer Nicholas Perdue.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to Session 97 on your graduation. We look forward to having you out there with us. I'm Officer Sam Johnson. The next award is the Firearms Award. This award is given to the recruit with the highest score in firearms training and qualifications. First, I'd like to introduce you to Veda Garbo.
Good afternoon. I'm so honored to be here with all of you today. As Ryan said, my name is Veda Garbo. I am the wife of Drug Enforcement Administration Special Agent Michael Garbo. And not by my side today is our daughter, Alexis, which she's attending the University of Arizona and could not be with me today due to school obligations. On behalf of Alexis and I, we would like to congratulate Session 97. Alexis and I would like to thank the Metropolitan Nashville Police Department, Chief Drake, Deputy Richard, the Academy staff, Michael's Nashville police family, present and retired, and so many others who helped in having the Michael Garbo Firearms Award named after such an amazing husband, father, friend, hero, and most of all, a man who loved his job and inspired and taught others to do well. Michael was truly an exceptional leader with such talent. He was known to mentor all new agents as they began their careers. He was known across the country as a legend. Michael was one of the most respected agents in the Drug Enforcement Administration and also here in Nashville, where he served 13 years on the department as a police officer, SWAT, Crime Suppression Unit, and a drug interdiction officer. Michael has had so many accomplishments throughout his career, from the biggest heroin seizure of 20 kilos seized right here in Nashville, to going into the woods to save his fellow Nashville officer from a shootout with a bank robber, which took the life of Officer Burnett's canine, to taking down cartels, seizing over $3 million and a list of drugs and guns taken off the streets in Arizona. This is just a fracture of what Michael has done. I could go on and on about such a great man and his accomplishments, but it would honestly take me forever. He truly dedicated his life to law enforcement. Alexis and I couldn't be more prouder, and we know Nashville and Arizona feel the same. Looking out at all of you reminds me of Michael and how his dream came true to become an officer and receive a badge. I will never forget that day. Michael received this award in 1993 in session 25 at his graduation ceremony here in Nashville. At that time, it was called the Top Gun Award. I was and still am proud of the man that he became and where it all started out here in Nashville. And if anyone knew Michael, he never takes credit when credit is due. He would say it takes a lot of skill, talent, dedication, hard work, practice, teamwork, and passion to do what you love. And that was what Michael had, plus more. He went out every day to do his job that he loved so much for almost 3 decades. He was honored and proud to serve Nashville and Arizona in the law enforcement community. On the morning of October 4th, 2021, Alexis and my life changed forever. Our world stopped. We lost Michael to the Senseless Act in the Amtrak in Tucson while doing his job protecting the American people from drug traffickers. He had saved many lives that dreadful day. Michael was a Drug Enforcement Administration Group supervisor who led his team on every takedown or op they had. He always was the first one in and the last one out. And he wouldn't have had it any other way. If we could change anything that day, we would, but we can't. Michael is our hero and to many others in the law enforcement community. Alexis and I will never forget the sacrifice Michael gave on October 4th. An award has many meanings to it, but this award named after Michael is truly an honor. It means so much to Alexis and I hope it does to the recipient who receives it today. It's just not a firearms award. To us, it's a legacy of a hero that started right here in Nashville. The Michael Garbo Firearms Award and the Nashville Metro Police Department will always be a part of Alexis and I. And I know Michael is looking down and saying, well done to the recipient. You earned this award today for your skills, talent, and your marksmanship. Just like he did. I would like to leave you with a quote that Michael would say to many of his agents and officers just like you. He would say, just do the right thing. So when you are out there protecting your community, take care of one another, and always remember to do the right thing. Stay safe, and congratulations.
It is my honor to announce the recipient of the Michael Garbo Firearms Award, Officer Zachary Wright.
Good afternoon. My name is Officer Smith, and I'm one of the training officers at the Training Academy. It has been my pleasure working with Session 97 for the past 25 weeks, and at this time it's an honor to present the Top Cop Award. The Top Cop Award is given to the officer that has achieved the highest overall average in all aspects of academy training, to include law, academics, marksmanship, physical training. This officer is also ranked first in the seniority of his class. Before we award the Top Cop for Session 97, we'd like to recognize the officers that finished second and third in the class. Finishing third with an average score of 93.64 is Hunter Davis Mintz. Stand to be recognized. Finishing second with an average score of 94.77 is Cole Rancine. And finishing first overall with an average score of 96.58, the top cop recipient for Session 97 is Officer Nicholas Perdue.
I would now like to introduce the class leader of Session 97, Officer Alex Stahl.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Officer Alex Stahl, and I've had the honor to be Session 97's class leader. I'd like to first thank God who's guided us throughout this process. I'd like to thank the Mayor, Chief Drake, and the command staff for being here to celebrate with us today. And I'd like to thank our great family and friends. And finally, I'd like to thank the amazing Academy staff who have challenged, supported, and shaped us into honorable and respectful officers. Into Session 97. The day that we have spoken about for many weeks has finally arrived. All our hard work, blood, sweat, and tears have gotten us to this moment. We all started as strangers on day one of this academy, and throughout these months we forged a bond that will last a lifetime. It was an honor to be elected as your class leader, but it's truly been a blessing to be a part of the process and watching you all grow into the fine officers I see before me today. Throughout our time here, our instructors have shared with us a lot of knowledge, and there's one thing that stood out to me. Your storm is coming, and I have no doubt in my mind, Session 97, that you are and will be prepared for when that day comes. This may be the last time I stand in front of you as your class leader, but just know our stories together are just beginning. So I'll leave you all with this. Go do great things, be as safe as you can be, make yourself and this department proud, and most importantly, go be what the citizens of Nashville deserve. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce Officer Giovanni Aguirre to offer the benediction.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for your promises of joy and forgiveness. Thank you for carrying the burden of our sins. We are thankful for the Training Academy staff for helping us excel during our training. Please be with them and their families as they fulfill the critical task of shaping up new officers. We're also grateful for the chain of command who saw potential in us and selected us to fulfill the godly task of protecting our community. Be with us so we can make sound decisions while we seek how to protect our community, our families, and ourselves. Be in our hearts as we find the worst this world has to offer. Do not allow evil to take the front stage in our hearts. Give us mercy, give us patience, give us kindness, and give us strength. be with our family as we progress on our careers. Give them strength to push us forward when things get tough, but also give them grace to speak up when they see our relationships being compromised. If the last call were to come, let that be a trial through which our families and friends come closer together. All these things we ask and pray in your name. Amen.
Collect, read, go.
Class leader, front and center. Please dismiss session 97.
Session 97!